Hi, my name is Pablo, and today I'm going to explain two activities that we can do in our classroom. Role play and picture description text. The topic of today's assessing speaking skill in the EFL classroom. What is speaking is? Speaking is a key skill in English language learning. It helps students communicate effectively in real life situation, and obviously assignment ensures students develop fluency and course and confidence. Obviously, the speaking have some key aspects that are so important. These key aspects are fluency, pronunciation, grammar, vocabulary, and interaction. The first activity that I'm going to explain today, it's a role play. As the name say, a role play, it's a real life situation that we can do with our students. As the word say, role, you have to assign, you have to give a role to your students, and obviously the role changes depend the situation. If you are doing a role play about a restaurant in which you're gonna make order, so you're gonna make an order, the role that you can give to your students, or they can choose a roles. They could be a waiter, a manager, a customer, and obviously a receptionist. So this activity has an objective. What is the objective of this activity? Assess the student's ability to use English in real life situation. So, what are the instructions to this activity? First of all, it's not just one person. I mean, you can make an script just one person, but this objective is because you can speak with other person, and you can manage at least a real life situation. So that's the first one per students in groups of two. Provide a scenario, order food, booking hotel, could be the scenario, could be the situation. And third one, it's a student perform a dialogue basic of the scenario. 2 or 3 minutes could be the time that you can give. So we have the example scenario: a customer orders food at a restaurant while the waiter subject is special. Could be the situation. And what are the assignment criteria? Fluency, natural flow conversation, question, grammar and vocabulary, and interaction and current talking skills. Why role play is so important? Because we can't make a real life situation. And not only when you pass with this real life situation, and the real life situation, you can manage the situation better. So the second activity that I have is picture description. What is the objective of this activity? Evaluate describe language and ability to elaborate ideas. What are the instructions? What is the main idea of this picture description that you give to your students? Picture could be simple. It depends of the vocabulary that they can manage. So, for example, if they're in the on a one level, or they are, I don't know, neo student that are learning English, obviously you're gonna put a simple picture that they can describe. But obviously, first of all, you have to give the vocabulary, and you have to give the obviously the classes for this to describe better. So what are the objective of this activity? Obviously, that they can describe it and they can speak and they can show your ability, their abilities to elaborate ideas. So, how can they do this? You put a picture, they can describe example. You put a picture in the beach, which person is playing football, and they have to describe an example of this. I don't know, the boy is playing football with his flip flops. I don't know, could be an example. So that it's the objective is this. They can imagine, they can elaborate, they can think about a situation that that they give in this situation. So what are the example question that we can do in this activity? One question that you can say to your student that are describing the picture is, what do you see in the picture? How do you think the people feel? What might happen next? They can change, or you can change the question. Obviously, it depends of the vocabulary that the student can manage. And what is the same criteria of this activity? Obviously, the clarity and coherence of the ideas. Use a varied vocabulary, ability to answer follow-up questions. These two activities are very useful to a student that they are starting speaking English. Application in the classroom. How can I apply this activity in the classroom? We can use the role play for practicing real world scenarios like traveling or shopping. use picture description to engage a student's ability to express opinion and describe a situation. Why these talks were they simulate real life communication. Obviously, they can simulate real life situation and real life communication. What are the second one? Encourage creativity and activity participation and provide clear opportunity to access key speaking skill. They can maintain practicing doing these types of activities because they are have to speak a lot of, and obviously they use their brain. I mean, they were their brains. In conclusion, what is the summary of these two activities? I mean, all about these, all the speaking. Saying the speaking is crucial for developing confident communicators. Role playing picture description tasks are practical too that evaluate fluency, coherence, and interaction skills. And this type help bridge classroom learning with real world communication needs. The takeaway, effective speaking assignment supports students in achieving their goals, their language goal. And they have I have this reference that in which I shared all the information that I gave you today. And that's all. That's all. Thank you, teacher. And that's all that are my two activities that we can do in our classroom to better speaking or to practice the speak. Thank you.